Well, you asleep? You asleep? Here's what Ashton's doing.
Running.
What are you training for? What is happening?
Okay, listen. Maybe he's training for a zombie apocalypse. Because I heard this is something people do. They're thinking, yeah, if an apocalypse could happen, am I prepared? Hi, welcome to the castle. Today, we're gonna watch something you probably heard or saw it even. Do you know that guy that wakes up at like 3:30 a.m., goes onto his terrace, do some push-ups or whatever, then goes inside and gets a bowl of ice water from his wife, just dunks in his face, writes 3 minutes of his journal, goes to the gym, and then eats, and that is his content? Did you ever see that guy? I'm probably describing a couple hundreds of them because a lot of people do those type of content. Please always take it with a grain of salt. But we're gonna watch something today from Phil Cooper. A very, very nice dude. He made a whole video about this specific guy I'm talking about. And I never watched the TikToks. I just heard about it. I think I watched one clip in some reaction and it just stick to my mind so badly that we're gonna explore it today together, okay? So get ready for the ride. All right, so here's the video. This one, that guy is Cooper. Cooper is kind of funny. Let's see what he does with his water bottle. Also, I really, really like the whole background. I'm so jealous of this. It looks so cool. I kind of want it, but I have cats. They would just rip it apart. Let's
What's
see.
up, weirdos? It's currently 3:45 a.m. and
Yeah.
I just gotta...
3:35. That's so specific.
Quick.
Oh, no, Cooper, your head is too big.
I got
Too
a
much
new
brain
favorite
in
guy.
it.
I got a new favorite dude. His name is Ashton. He wakes
Yeah,
up
that
before
one.
4 a.m. every single day to film himself.
Wait, I want to read his bio. Wait. I never looked at his profile, nothing. For his glory, my meal plans and supplements, a broccoli, and 101 coaching, link below. He looks very fit. I give him that. 5 million, 51 million. Monka. I hope his wife is under those 4 following people because she is serving him like a maid, I heard.
To film himself nearly completely naked and doing...
He does the math
Nearly
stuff.
completely...
So I heard, please correct me, I don't know the studies about it. So I would just say I heard that if you like put those tapes on your nose and your mouth, that it improves your breathing at night and that you sleep better. I hope it does it. If not, it's just a waste of money. And I hope it doesn't cause problems for people where they have overall sleep problems and breathe problems while they sleep. Please, before you use something like that, seek a doctor and talk about it.
Completely naked and doing
Don't
the
just
most
do it.
insane things for his morning routine that I think he thinks...
Oh yeah, the banana peel. Forgot the banana peel.
This is like, oh, it makes me look really alpha and cool, but it looks crazy. And I love him. Look at how the video starts.
Okay. Very clean. That looks like very, very expensive water. Look how mesmerized Cooper is. Such a cute expression, man.
Immediately 10 seconds into a video, I've never been more engaged. Filming yourself
Really?
using bottled still water to rinse the toothpaste out of your mouth has got...
True, I didn't pay even attention to it. He's rinsing his mouth with the expensive water, no?
Gotta be the most out of touch with we're in a recession thing I've ever seen. Dude, that does not look cool. That looks like you're crazy. Especially
A little
when
bit.
just a second ago he filmed that whole thing of just like his chest nipple jiggle. I'm sorry. I mean, I know
I
he's
didn't
brushing
even
his teeth,
look
but there's
at
only
it.
one thing I'm looking
Thank
at.
you,
I mean,
Cooper,
3
for
seconds
making
into the
me
video, he had
aware.
his dogs out.
Do I have
But
to censor it?
ASMR mouth tape pull off. It's just there's a reason it has 622 million views. 622 million views. Not
That is a
including like
lot.
re-uploads and stuff is insane.
Like so 600 something million views That's like Germany times what? I can't do math. 6, 7? I don't know. A lot. A lot Germanys are watching that guy.
But the mouth tape, I don't understand. What does he have to put tape over his mouth to stop himself from in his sleep sucking his own cock? No, I gotta take
No. It is so that is a oh boy, man, Cooper, you need some D's. I heard that if you do that, then you don't sleep with your mouth open, and then you're forcing yourself to sleep with your to breathe with your nose, and that's why he also has the tape on his nose to lift up the nose wall. Basically, I'm so bad at explaining it. Talk to a doctor about it. And then more airflow goes through the nose, and apparently that is more healthy, and that you get better sleep. But I'm not a doctor. It's just something that I heard, and I can't tell you the studies out of my head. Take it with a grain of salt. Please seek a doctor if you have sleep problems.
Was he just waking up every morning just like, oh, fuck, again? Because it can't be to help you breathe better. You can say it's to help you breathe better, but with my allergies, that's a death sentence. But if it's 4:17 a.m., what's on your plan?
That's why please do not just do it out of curiosity. Please seek a doctor and talk about it. If you have other breathing problems or allergies, it might be a deadly cause for you to do that.
Ashton. Oh, you want to get on your balcony on your tiptoes, show your ass, and just fucking twerk a little?
Is he trying to do a Russian squad?
Bit, I guess.
That's not how you do it.
All right. And enter Super Saiyan mode. But let's let him cook for a little bit because I still have potential to be swayed. I might start picking this up.
Then he goes back. There's the journaling for 3 minutes.
So we're gonna be serious about the Lord's business.
Oh, he watched on TikTok.
Wait, so you just read the Bible, prayed, cut to the horniest thing I've ever seen in my life? First, I pray. Thank God, thank you for everything. In Jesus, I do everything. Through Christ, all things are possible. Now let me read the Bible real quick, do my daily devotional, listen to a sermon. Now rip my shirt off and just spread some ice.
Coupe.
Oh yeah, you like that? You like my old up pecs? Like that? What did you just read? Song of Solomon, you horny freak. And now you're gonna look down at your Bible like that?
I mean, it's a good point. Why does he have to record it naked or like half naked? That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Look at what he does to the Bible. Look at what he does to that. He takes it and he says, let me put that there, and then let me put my thing on. If we're talking like some subjective French New Wave cinema editing type shit, because he puts the Bible there and that cousin, look at this pose. I've never seen a man flexed harder.
Yeah, he's very flexed because look, do you see this one? I don't think this is like how do I say it? If your muscles are relaxed, I don't think this appears. Wait,
in my entire life.
Can we see him relax
at Gold's Gym? Why do I see a face? I feel weird touching his nipples with my mouth, but I see a face here, and it's angry. Sorry, I just want to see that.
Angry face. Okay.
Stop.
Oh yeah, see how he flexed when he tossed the water. See the difference of the muscles. Look at him. See, this is why he's relaxed, just standing up. You can see it very clearly in the breast muscle section. And it,
Stop.
I'm so sorry. But why are you flexing when you pour in that glass of ice? I'm sorry.
Can we stop with the ice face thing? It's definitely got to be real. But just don't
just
show me
wash your
this
face.
shot and then show you bent over, breathing heavily into a bowl of ice water. And expect me not to get harassed. Just kidding. This is before 6 a.m. He's literally submerged under ice before I've even peeped. I'm 4 hours away from
I'm
peeping.
dead
And
at
he's
that
submerged
moment,
in
though.
ice like he's Steve Rogers.
Like
keep going.
5
Teach me your
a.m.
ways.
I'm still okay. Okay.
Wait, sorry, are there no socks? Wait, what? That's a half sock. It doesn't cover the heel. And then he goes from the heel and ankle up. Sorry, wearing a sock like this is not weird. Like this and then more sock up top? What are you hiding in that ankle and heel? But let me ask you this. It's
I don't
6:38
understand
a.m. Where are you?
fashion.
Well, you asleep? Here's what Ashton's doing.
Running.
What are you training for? What is happening? Do you know something that I don't know? If I see a man in the gym...
Maybe. Okay, listen. Maybe he's training for a zombie apocalypse. Because I heard this is something people do. They're thinking, if an apocalypse could happen am I prepared? And I have to tell you, I am prepared. Are you prepared though? Maybe he's training for that. I'm not trained for it, but I'm mentally prepared and I have all my documents ready to go if I need it. If society comes back to life, I will have my papers like a true German potato.
Sprinting on a treadmill, I get terrified just because of the implication of like he knows something. Like, okay, and I don't have really enough room to run, but I can show you how I can.
I love his
accelerate.
wall, man. Look at the background. Don't damage it.
Sprint in this studio. But if you see me sprinting, because I'm getting chased.
Wow.
But then potentially my favorite part of this entire video, the 4-minute long single dive. He dove into the pool and it took 4 minutes. You didn't catch that? He starts it at 7:36, but when you're Ashton, you take a little extra time up there. 7:36. Let me wait it out a little bit. Let me keep my dogs pointed down, well lit, perfectly in frame, and then wait 4 minutes, let those dogs marinate, and then bam, 7:40 comes.
Oh, now I understand. Why though?
Oh wait, what's this right here? Oh,
Why?
no diving.
No diving.
But Ashton's not looking at that. He's looking down to film cinematic Instagram shots of his I don't want to say butt, glutes. Why is he showing us his wet ass shorts? Strike the shorts. And how is he just doing this level dive in a pool where you can't dive? By the way, I've never been in a pool that
Maybe
said no diving that I
section.
couldn't just look at and be like, yeah, it'd take an idiot to dive in this. Like you kind of
Maybe
only
it's a
dive
different
when there's
one.
like a really
Like,
deep end. And you only dive like
this one is
that.
deeper, and then
If
the
it's
one
like
to
20
the
feet
to the
deep,
right
he's
is like
going
more
into
shallow.
a 4
Could
foot
be
deep pool in the air like that. Holy crap.
super relaxed. Okay, washing. Oh, the banana.
Stop it! First of all,
I don't know any studies about it though.
to show us you getting soapy in the shower, you're insane. But then to eat the banana in the way that's like, well, I'm not gonna eat it like that. Oh, that'd be gay. The break off into bits to pop it in his mouth is what just really brings this
that's
whole video
okay.
together for me. Shirtless with
No,
that,
I
whatever
think
that fuck ass
that's-
expensive
if-
wrist
if
thing
he
is,
likes to eat
and
it
then
like
the
that,
watch,
I don't
the
mind.
chain,
I don't
but
care.
shirtless, breaking off bananas like that, to go from that to just rubbing peel on.
That is what is weird. I mean, like I said, maybe it does something for his skin. We don't know. We
on your
don't
face.
know.
I've never seen somebody
His
less
skin looks
self-aware.
healthy.
I really wonder who he thinks his audience is, because this video is made
Probably
for like
aspiring
one
young man
very
who wants to be an
specific type
alpha.
of person. It's like this type of look and build and stuff.
Yeah, I think this is specific, like very tailored. Hey, young man, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be loved? Do you want to be an alpha like me? I think this, and he is selling one-on-one coaching. So I guess it's, or like, I don't know what type of coaching, but could be like business or personality coaching. So I guess it's tailored for young men that seek structure and want to become successful for whatever reason. That is my guess.
You're filming your wet ass shorts. You're like making softcore for the men, which is beautiful, and it's wonderful. But then I think he's not self-aware and he doesn't know that he's doing it like that because he's like, I'm not gonna let these men see me eat a banana like that. You out of your mind.
I think he's very much aware of what he's doing. The shots that, so the camera shots, the camera angles, everything looks very, very well put together, very clean, very professional. And this is how he wants to be seen to his potential clients, right?
I'm gonna break it off like this and then rub it all over me. Oh, the banana rub is crazy. He's washing his face, bottom lip and chin, just pulling it out, getting that shit clean before 9 a.m. But hits 9 a.m., he has to clock into his job. What do you think bro Ashton does for a living?
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Oh my God. This is why he's my favorite. Another ice bath served to you by the woman who is definitely doing all the real work. Like anything that's actually happening in that household. Because he has a wedding ring on. Like in his mirror, you can see he has a wedding ring. So bro is married, waking up, not gonna spend it with my wife. Spend my morning with my wife in any capacity? No. Film some
mean, maybe they have an agreement, so I wouldn't even judge it too much. So maybe they have an agreement that the wife helps him and has some, I don't know, own thing. Maybe she's also an influencer. We don't know, right? Some influencers don't expose themselves to have a partner. Maybe it's that.
Softcore
We don't
for some
know.
men. Rub banana peel on my face and film my wet
So I
ass
wouldn't care
shorts.
about that.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do that than spend any time with my wife. But cut to him doing the business that we're just supposed to think that he's doing.
So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get it to at least 10,000. That's a new what do y'all call it? Vocal stem? I'm not autistic, but I do have ADHD. Looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get it to at least 10,000. Obviously not a real meaty. He's just sitting there being like, oh, what's some cool business shit to say? We gotta get it to 10,000.
Could be that it's just because like it's very, very well staged. You don't know.
What? Is that what you think business is? Just calling somebody to be like, how much money we make? 1,000? Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh
we
my
gotta get
God.
at least 10,000. That's things rich people know about and poor people don't know about. That's my favorite Kyle Gordon character. If you shut up. By the way, I don't want to show the personal messages because it is like I felt like okay, there's this guy who Ashton worked with. Fuck it, I'll show you. I'll just show you this one screenshot. The rest of the screenshots though are basically just like showing him doing business with Ashton and Ashton just like not wanting to like respond or like pay invoices on time and the guy who's screenshotting it being like, bro is terrible at business. But this screenshot is just
Okay, wait. Will you read it out?
perfect. And I think it looks good for Ashton, so I don't think he'd have a problem with me showing. Also, it,
Oh no, he didn't read it out. Wait a minute. I didn't read it. So it is Ashton. So the blue one is the guy, and the gray one is Ashton, I guess. And the blue guy says, "Did you make the Spotify yet? Shopify yet? Can get that going in the meantime." So he kind of works with him, I guess. So the blue guy works with Ashton, and he sends a gym picture. I mean, okay, you do what you do. The main pieces of the collection, cargo and tank. Nah, not yet. This has been a stacked week for me, but before, I can't read this. So, is this how he delivered his work? So, I assume that they want to sell this gym fit. Let's say it like that. And they want to use Shopify to publish it and to sell it. Is this like the product picture now? Because I don't like super, super highly staged product pictures. I like a very natural touch to them. And like with natural people, not like highly Photoshop people. But this is just not professional at all. What? How's your week been stacked? You just wake up at 3 a.m. and do ice bath.
And so I don't think he'd have a problem with me showing. Also, it has some millions of views on Twitter. But he sent that picture of himself. The main pieces of the collection. Well, pieces isn't spelled right. Cargos and a tank. Nah, not yet. This has been a stacked week for me, but before Friday for sure. And the thing he's saying, it looks like to
Friday.
this previous question, did you make the Shopify yet? Yeah, I'm, trying to sell this tank top and cargo shorts. Do I have a way to sell it? Thinking about it one of these days. Gonna get it. By the way, it is possible to just like make a small business. That's what Weirder Things is. I think these ones are restocked. Yeah, these 5 are restocked right now. We'll restock some other types soon, but we're really focused. We got like a big release coming up. Big release of like really cool shit. I don't want to say anything, but
Cooper, I want to make necklaces someday too. Do you need help? We already tried making bracelets and it turned out really good. Do you want some bracelets? Let me do my business here, okay? Let me do my business.
But like running this, to be honest, I'm bad at emails. I have a hard time remembering things. So like I get that sometimes it's difficult to balance a lot of things, but I figured it out. Like I'm not smart and I figured it out. So from that perspective, looking at it, bro, we gotta get it
They
to
look
at
very
least
cute,
10,000.
those necklaces. Oh, there's the wife making... Oh, I didn't like the noises. I don't want to replay it, but I really didn't like it because of the structure of the plate. It has like a not satisfying crispy crunch. I'm sorry. Autism was not pleased by that plate.
Thank you.
The one thing that actually like contributed to the morning was of course done by her, who we spent no time
At least
with.
he said
I'd
thank
much rather
you.
dunk my face in a bowl
At least
of
he
ice water
said thank
twice
you,
and rub
okay?
banana peels on my face. Sprint like I'm dying at the gym. Dive in a short ass pool, fill my wet ass shorts, and tape my mouth to stop myself from sucking my own dick. Then spend a second with my wife, who we did say thank you for her making breakfast.
At
but
least
I just
that,
gotta
because some
imagine
people
living
don't
with a
even say
guy like
thank you.
this. Yeah, let me put my suit on to film a TikTok real quick, babe. You mind whipping me up some breakfast? I'll film it. It's for TikTok. You can see why he's my favorite. Like, he's iconic, but this has caused pandemonium in the morning routine influencer community.
I also heard, like, before I watched the video, I scrolled a little bit through Cooper's comment section, and a lot of females commented that they don't like how Ashton, so the guy we are reacting, so the guy with the routine, how he portrays his wife being his servant, and this is what many people were pissed off about, which I totally understand. Like I said, at least he said thank you, but it's still, you wanted to make it look like you have a wife because she's serving you, she has a purpose. But this is not why you have a wife, do you? You could just hire a maid and pay for her, but a wife is, I guess, cheaper.
Wait, first, Rocket Money.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I don't know if you remember, I made a video about apps a few months ago. And in order to do that, I had to subscribe to a lot of apps, but they were supposed to be free trials. But they were ones that if I, didn't cancel them, I would have to pay like $80 for a whole year. And I would have fully forgotten about them if it wasn't for Rocket Money. So in real life, like recently, they saved me hundreds of dollars.
That could be a nice service.
That's why I love Rocket Money, because it can just, by the
Does
way,
this
help
cost
you find
something, though?
subscriptions that you have to things that you do not use at all, and they can cancel those subscriptions for you. So like, you just click it in the app and then you're good. You don't have to like call anybody. Because by the way, if I have to call to cancel, I am not canceling. And I know that it's a character issue, but Rocket Money fixes it. Thank God for Rocket Money for not making me deal with that. And it truly is like overall a great app for managing your finances, but even just that one feature alone is worth it for me. And you can go to rocketmoney.com/filmcooper or click the link in my description to get started for free. And thank you
It sounds like a good idea. Please be careful that this doesn't cost you a fortune, though.
so much to Rocket Money for saving me money and for sponsoring this video. Now back to the main video. The impact that this had on Drew Walls, who, if you don't know men's morning routine influencer lore, he got popular a while ago
Wait, what? Men's?
on Drew Walls, who, if you don't know men's
Men's?
morning routine influencer lore, he got
Men's influencer morning routine lore. There's a whole lore to it?
popular a while ago for people
Ridiculous.
also making fun of him because he would just like film himself going to Target, just doing regular ass shit. Drew was literally so big that Drake did a parody of it. So like, obviously, if this is the clout that Drew had, Ashton blowing up this big, ruffled some feathers, got Drew Wall to clock back in, and we got a new morning routine. But I gotta be honest, as much as those shots are like crazy to have in a morning routine video,
He's
after
a bear.
that just goes pretty for real, just regular. But that's his vibe, just
Very
vlogging
quaint.
just a normal ass life. Ashton is filming. I don't even have to just watch. This is a different one.
Oh.
Who
Okay, now I understand the maid claims in the comment section more.
is this guy? Why is
He dropped it. She has to clean it up.
he scripting bottle breaks and like having alternate camera angles to show bottle breaks in a morning routine vlog? Who is he? Bro wants 10,000 on what?
Looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
This vibe.
10,000.
Don't do it. Don't. In this economy? Oh my god. Glass bottles to do face ice baths. Just a faceless woman's hands just coming in and taking away some ice glass. Oh yeah. It feels so weird. And then just the
Feels
cut to
really
this.
weird.
Why are you showing us your dogs in such fine detail, Ashton? I don't know how much of this perspective I need, Ashton. I gotta be honest.
He is portraying himself in a very specific way. And I mean, what could the feed mean? Just if I would assume, right? The feed could mean like, yeah, I don't care what you, I'm happy with 100% of my body. So I don't care if you see my feet, which is good. I don't think it should be so pointed out because it's just feet, except it's just feet. You have to as well, hopefully. I'm sorry if you don't, but it's just feet. Don't make a deal out of it.
Close-up shots of the toes is. First of all,
Okay, that is hopefully not his wife.
who are you? Why are you you smiling like that? Why are you showing us detailed shots of your toes? Who do you think is watching these videos? And who was watching it before everybody started talking about how weird they are?
I mean, what I do, so I give him that. Men deserve doing a manicure and pedicure, whatever the names are, like getting their nails done, getting their toes done, getting their hair done, their eyebrows, whatever, the beard. You are very deserved of those type of things, and you should do that to yourself to treat yourself with some fresh nails and some fresh hair. You really deserve that. So I do appreciate that he shows that as it's something normal. What is not normal is that he's like hiring a personal nail designer to his home, because there are studios where you can go to, which makes it for him, of course, like more comfortable. Because he doesn't get the people's looks. Like if he would go to a studio as a man, I probably imagine that people will look a little bit onto you. But let me tell you, they're like, oh, cool, a man taking care of himself. That is so nice. People will really, really like it. Don't be discouraged just because someone is looking at you. They're probably thinking that you're very brave, that you're very cool, that you take care of yourself. It's a good thing, okay? Don't get me wrong. Please do take care of yourself. Do that for me if you don't do it for yourself. I want you to be good.
It feels weird to see a man read a book like that. I'm sorry. You know what? It might be rude, but when a guy only reads books that have titles like Ready, Fire, Aim, or 10 Tricks to Increase Power and Social Dynamics and Alpha.
Yeah, you can just read a fantasy book. Just read The Witcher. Perfect. Just grab your Witcher book, go to a nail salon, and be a princess. Please. You deserve it.
Or like the Machiavellian Narcissist Guide. Oh yeah, just chill. Read Mistborn. Just go check in and see what the fuck Vin's up to.
And drinking
The
the
Saratoga
water.
bottle sponsorship. The close-up shots of toes, calves getting rubbed, zipping up the fly. Who is he? Thank you. Who is he? What
Is
are
that
you
his
doing?
wife again?
Why would you get that color of suit? Why more toe? Why are you wearing a double-breasted suit with your little wiggly pigglies out? Going to fist bump somebody who's opening a door for you that's clearly going handshake. When I hit play, you better adjust to him, Ashton. Oh, thank God, Ashton. Classic Ashton.
It
Where
looks
is he going?
so...
Hey, brother, are we connected to the Bluetooth?
Hey, babe, you mind if
He's living his life, not for me to judge it. But it looked like everything looked very, 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 very staged. Like a movie, but bad execution, you know? Like the whole routine feels super staged all over the place. But that was, I think, the weirdest thing so far we looked at from
if
him.
I rent a van and then you sit on the other side of it and film me going like this? Can we do that, babe? Can we use your card? I haven't been able to pay my invoice for the cargo pants yet. Please.
Then he's going to eat? Okay.
So you what? Went on a date with your wife, but you made it all about yourself? Looks like he went on a date with his wife. Because like, I gotta imagine that's who's filming. Unless, did he just go out with his friend to go, dude, let's get a steak dinner?
I mean, like I said, I will not assume. Maybe his wife doesn't want to be on social media, which is also totally valid. Like she wants to help him, but she doesn't want at all be on social media. We don't know, right? We don't know. Can he do a statement, please?
Just film me with some fucking DSLR, just make it look, cinematic as fuck. Just, basically me vibing. No, that has to be his wife. Don't make your wife.
Hopefully.
Your wife can either make you breakfast or do all of this. You can't make her do both, Ashton. Also, if your wife doesn't want to do either, she doesn't have to.
That's
Wait, do you not have a license? Can you not drive? It looked like it was just at worst a
But it
chill
also
hangout
all
with
feels
friends.
very,
Like you're not
very
in a
staged.
business meeting where somebody is sending.
like what is that? It looks so sad. Like everybody's looking at their phone. He's like, I want to talk to someone, and all of them are looking onto their phone at the dinner.
You that van. You know what I mean? That's what's so embarrassing about this. Because it's not like he was in a business meeting where someone would have sent that van for him. You can tell, because you wouldn't in that type of business meeting say, hey, you guys mind if I go set up my DSLR over there and just, get a shot? We can just all be on our phones or whatever. You wouldn't do that if it was the type of place that would send a van for you. Vis-a-vis, you ordered the van yourself, you fuckhead. That's so funny. How's he not embarrassed? That's like not a flex.
I mean, he's not embarrassed because he wants to be seen as that. Simple as this.
At all.
He wants to be seen as a big bag business guy.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
I'm that insecure. Anybody else think that's cool? Now, say what you want about Ashton, but he has some clones. And as much as I feel about Ashton, these clones are devious. This one especially has just the most foul aura I've ever seen.
Oh God, please no. Don't.
It's too much. He's given us a film with two different perspectives, and he doesn't even realize it. He's just like, look at my girlfriend. She cuts things out for me. While I taped my mouth shut so I couldn't possibly suck my own cock.
Boy.
Trust me, if it wasn't taped, I would.
That is more portraying that the girlfriend or wife as a servant. I really don't like
choking
that.
every night. Well, they probably wouldn't be choking. I felt a tickle on the roof of my mouth. Okay. No, that's inappropriate. The laser beams blasting.
Are you sleeping like that? What the fuck?
His pores, acting like he sleeps like that. Is he trying to tell me that he sleeps like that? Because he started wearing it with the alarm. So, I mean, obviously, he woke up, set the camera up, then
he woke up, set the camera, or his girlfriend. We don't know.
That he's trying to portray to me that he wakes up with that on. Can you imagine being his girlfriend and going to sleep next to that? Yeah, sorry, babe. I can't say I love you. I gotta go. Until he wakes up and then you have to cook him breakfast. Oh, terrible life. By the way, the cooking part genuinely does go on for way too long. Like, look at this. It just keeps going and going. Now the pineapple. Okay. Yeah. By the way,
I don't like the ASMR.
Pineapple cutting technique. Weird. I just got a just exquisite pineapple cutting technique.
Really? Huh? Is he doing?
You must be out of your damn mind. You made her go to all that work.
Are they throwing it then away?
Cut up all that fruit just to take one little bite. Oh, thank you, babe. Appreciate it. What could that fruit possibly do other than get your skin sticky by its natural sugars? No, I mean, what?
Okay. So, my guess is to do those things. First of all, yes, ice water, it wakes you up. I get that. The fruit doesn't have an impact on your skin. Please do not do that. The fruit is not having an impact on your skin. How it is done there, okay? And then throwing it away is a slap into the face of the wife that made that. Is a slap into the faces of the farmers that produced it, and like the people that transport it to the supermarkets and everybody else, like everybody involved getting the fruit into this apartment. And it's also a slap into the face to all the people that are suffering from hunger. Please do not do that. Please do not waste food. Not like this. If something expires because you forget about it, okay, it happens. But this is purposefully wasting food if they don't eat it after that. And we don't know, right? Another thing, if you want to appear like a rich, noble person, the least you do is wasting food because it costs money. So it's not something that rich people do. The only reason they do this is rage bait. That is the only reason they do that. It's just to top off the ice, the blue water from the Ashton guy. They need to top it for more views, for more engagement. Otherwise, it just would be a copy. But doing it like that is just a face slap into so many people in a bad way. And the saddest part is that it gets so many views that people spread it more, that it will inspire other people, probably, because that's the goal, right? The goal is to inspire people to do that. It doesn't have any effect on your skin. It costs money. The poor wife and the poor people that delivered that to you, or like produced it, transported it, and all the people that are suffering. Do not do that. It's very bad human behavior. Do not be a bad human, please.
Why would you make your girlfriend do that? I actually hadn't seen like this much of the video at all. And then cut to her steaming his suit. By the way, his suit is wrinkle free, which I could have already guessed, judging by how he only wears suits when he's sitting down at a desk filming TikToks at home with pajama bottoms on.
Not pajama bottoms, I guess. What is that? Oh, the crunchy sound.
I'm sorry, bro. I know you think that straight women are watching this. They are not. You got your skinny ass sleeves just trying to show us your muscles. By the way, you don't have to show us. We see it.
It also looks so... I have a question for muscular people. If you stumble upon this, okay? If you stumble upon this, muscular people, if you wear a very tight shirt with long sleeves or even with short sleeves, it doesn't matter. Doesn't it feel uncomfortable because it's restricting your movement? I'm so confused. Can you please help me? Can you please answer that?
On your Instagram all the time, you're jacked to shit. We're proud of you. Let the arms breathe a little bit, man. And I'm telling you, these videos are not going to the female gaze. But the thing is, I can't imagine that he doesn't know that. Him and Ashton, they have to know the type of content that they're making, like the audience that they're catering to. You look at the comments on those videos, there is some thirsting, but it's a bunch of gentlemen in there. And like, it all seems so incongruous because they're trying to portray like peak, like alpha men on top. Women are here to serve us as we do the reels. That's the vibe of their videos.
That's the vibe,
but
clearly.
It's like they think that people who are also like that are watching their videos. You are not sitting down to watch a video of a shirtless man going like this with ice and showing off how good his muscles look in some tight ass dress shirt sleeves. You don't make that content and then get some Fortune 500 business owner to be like, you know what? This kid shows a lot of promise. The first sight of this social media profile for any investor is like immediate red flags. Like say they had a business pitch and they came to me and they were like, we need a $300,000 investment. We see our potential as blah, blah, blah. I say, no. This is your potential. This is who you are. There's not a single person who would take them seriously in the business world when this is the type of stuff that they're making. None of it seems to make sense.
It is just for pure self-portraying, not to get clients and not to get like clients in terms of companies. Getting clients like singular people that purchase the services, probably yes, but not company clients or sponsors or anything like that. I can't imagine it other, or the sponsors to be weird then.
Unless it's like they're trying to go viral to then do some like crypto rug pull scam. I'm like,
probably,
I don't know,
or
maybe it's just
OnlyFans.
out
We
of
never
my
know.
world, but do people respect guys like this? Like, do people in that side kind of like respect people like this? Because I would find it genuinely very hard if there was anybody with any like authority that I respected in my life and I found out they're making videos like this. Like if I found out my dad was...
They want to seem professional, but it looks so unprofessional at the same time too.
Making videos like this,
especially how they treat their wife,
relationship, and I would lose a lot of respect. So I don't know what it's...
I can't respect them just how they portray their wife. Just the stuff that we saw, those little few seconds are enough to tell me, yep, we'll never work with that type of person, because if you treat your spouse like that, you're done. You're not worth my time. I'm sorry.
It's about this shot is peak. Looking into a mirror, all of the reflections only showing him. Dior and Prada fashion books in front of him while he is wearing the illest fitting suit known to man. Hey dog, you can
It looks so
let him air out the seams a little bit.
uncomfortable.
We know you're jacked to shit. You don't have to wear a compression suit. Him going to the tailor. Do you guys make suits out of spandex?
What are those shoes? I'm so sorry.
Do you guys make suits out of spandex?
He has such an expensive looking suit, and then I'm sorry, those boots are not fitted. Just normal, classy leather shoes. Please, what is that? What is that plateau going on? Wear your socks. But see, this is rage bait. This is the type of content that wants you to open the comment the type of video that wants you to open the comment section, type a comment, wear your socks, caption mark, exclamation mark. Maybe even like save it or copy the link, send it to a friend, and he's like, "Hey, yo, look at that dude, he's not wearing socks." And this is where the algorithm kicks in, pushes that video more, and you also see more of that type of content. This is how it works, and that's so sad.
Okay, you're driving a
Lambo.
Lamborghini, I guess, but where are your socks? What is with these
Yeah,
dudes and their fear
where are
of
the
socks
socks?
and love of their own toes?
I mean, I'm a very big enjoyer of free to feet at home, but if I wear my shoes, I put on some socks. I'm cultured, okay? I'm not a barbarian dragon.
Unsettles me. But
Culture
what's he doing
dragon.
all this for? Where's he drive that Lambo?
Okay, where are we going? He's skiing to eat? They're just eating. They're just getting dressed, getting ready, and eat. That's the business. And because of all the views that they get, probably it is the business.
Stop. He's dead ass just doing a date with his girlfriend. He said, "Hey babe, could you push your plate out of the way over there? I don't want it in the shot." Yeah, could you bring it over? Yeah, bring your bag too. Yeah, I don't want people to know that I was here with anybody. I want them to think I did all of this to go out to eat alone. Is that like what the message that he wants to put out there is? Why? Oh, you guys think I went out to eat with my girlfriend? Pfft, no, I don't have anyone in my life.
I mean, I will not take away that. I think it's good if you can go to eat a meal by yourself and just enjoy yourself and the meal and the surroundings around you. So I did that. I really like that. I really like that. Just doing stuff by myself. I really encourage people to do that. But this is just, I didn't film it. And I will never will. It's because it's me time. It's my time. You cannot see that. You maybe get a picture of the food that I ate, and that's about it on Discord. But you will never see me doing a video like this about it. This is like heavily self-portraying, self-selling, basically, to portray an image to get clients or probably coaching.
What?
Why you say no to ice cream?
What was that at the end, Marvin?
Rude.
Here's the dessert that you ordered. Oh, no. I don't want the dessert that I ordered. What does he mean by that? What is Marvin actually communicating to us? In this entire video, what I have seen is somebody who might have known somebody who was rich who died and left him a lot of money in their will, because I don't know how he made any money if he also has the brain of like an 8-year-old boy. When I grow up, I want to wear the tightest fitting suit to show that I have my muscles, as well as Lamborghini, and girl make stuff on me that I disrespect, and I make her film me and everything's about me, and then somebody brings me dessert that I ordered and I said no. You sound like an 8-year-old who's dehydrated. A day in the life. What life? What life is this? Who are you? Nah, Ashton saw this.
That is not a normal life perspective, probably. This is that's an assumption, please. Like, no, it's TikTok. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't know that person. If he lives like that, good for him. Poor wife. If she doesn't, I hope she's fine. I hope she's well. I hope she's happy. But this is heavily self-portraying something that is probably most likely not the reality. But people think it is. Because some people just don't know. And because they see it so often from different people, they think it's normal. And then they want it. And it's not normal. So we need to spread more awareness that something like this is not a normal routine of a normal person.
And he immediately sat down and started, I don't know, shooting steroids? What is that? He's doing an IV because he's dehydrated? Or is there
Mountain
something more
Dew?
heinous going on? And
Is that Mountain Dew into his veins? That is... It's just Mountain Dew.
Is this actually like a prequel to Alien Covenant? And also,
It's Mountain Dew.
why is it so high? It seems like he raised it as high as it could possibly go because maybe he thinks that makes it more gravity. Babe, we have to put steroids way up in the air because when it's higher, that means there's more gravity, so it spits down into my bloodstream faster. His poor wife sitting there like, I also made dinner. Okay. These houses always feel so like empty and alone.
Also, the homes feel so empty. I don't know. It doesn't have any character. I know there's like this minimalistic type of way, but even minimalists can make a home feel homey with not many things. But this just looked dead as cold.
No, like you can tell just based on his vibe. I gotta imagine that's like kind of a big room. Why is his chair all the way at the end? I'm being hypocritical. I just don't like interior design
Cooper,
of influencers.
relax.
But who am I to judge? I got fucking Indiana Jones. No, it's
No, it looks cool. What are you talking about? I love your wall.
thick
It's
as fuck.
cool.
My bad. Now this guy's more of like a cooking
Fire.
vlog type influencer.
What I'm looking at, I'm like, huh? I don't want to repeat it. I got goosebumps. I got so scared. I got so scared. I got goosebumps. Oh, I know who he is been inspired by. There was like it was like last year, I think, like a year ago, roughly a year ago, there was a TikTok trend with let's say interesting cooking videos, and I only know because I watched like also a YouTube commentary about it, where they touch the food while making it in a more, let's say, sensitive way. I don't know how else to describe it, man. Yeah, see? Good that Cooper, thank God that you censored it.
I actually feel like there's like a hole in my heart that's getting larger and colder. Oh, I hated seeing that. Oh my God, I hated that. What the hell's wrong with you, dude? Why the hell is your tongue out like that? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why did you bring flowers for me first and then hit me with a... What are you
Cooper,
talking
ew.
about? What does that mean?
Did you put some...
Stop! Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. You're in
Can we
jail.
please
You're
stop?
done. How many times you gotta lick it and how many times... I'm not even gonna...
No. Don't look at it.
Don't do that on my Instagram ever again. I'm
No.
so sorry you just saw that. I don't know what he was thinking. I just saw that there's more... I gotta show you.
Ay. Yeah.
No, you don't have to see that. Enough.
Thank you for
If it's
censoring
between
it. Thank you
this
so
or
much.
This path, Western man, do not go that way. Don't go this way. Look at his quads in that. I mean, I can't even... He's jacked to hell. But all he
jacked.
does is face and eyes, face and eyes,
Yeah.
face and eyes, face and eyes. Every day, dog, why are your forearms on the table, palm?
That is his business, probably. It gets so many million views that this is just the business. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how much TikTok pays. I don't get paid. That's okay. But like some people do get some bucks there.
Palms out, submitting to me in that. Why are you bowing right now? This image, this angle. Who do you think is the audience, Ashton? He has to know. He has to know. But then it doesn't explain
Hopefully.
everything else about who he is. I love him. I am so terrified of him, but I love him. Every day, shock the system.
No, I think
that's
it's
what
just
it is. It's like,
ridiculous,
oh, you gotta put your
but
brain
okay.
in fight or flight mode so that you can actually conduct business better. I don't want to feel like I'm about to die in my body, even if my brain doesn't know. Make your body react for just in a physical second like you might potentially be dying. And then with that rush of endorphins, your brain will have this extra clarity that you can then go, okay, then I'm gonna set the camera up over there, and then I'm gonna say, oh yeah, bro, we gotta get at least 10,000. I love that that's who he is, though. And thank you so much for watching this video. I actually love
Thank
this
you
guy,
for making
but
it.
I'm just repeating what I just said. Please subscribe.
There's a part of me that wishes I was like, no, there's not at all. I was just gonna say something that was gonna be like to be empathetic to him, like, oh, sometimes.
Okay. I have no words for this. Like I already said everything in the video. I will keep it short. Do not believe what you're looking at. Please. Because this is so highly portrayed. This is highly staged. This is not real. And if it is, I'm confused. That's the end for today. I see you tomorrow again. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye.